Not tonight, motherfucker. You better get your whiskey-stealing Santa ass out of my fucking house. It's not even Christmas yet. Get the fuck out of here. Welcome everybody to Walking After Whiskey with Trevor and Travis. I'm Trev.
And I'm Nina.
Tonight we're going to break down your latest episode of Walking After Whiskey.
And tonight we're going to break down a top, medium, or well whiskey.
Tonight's whiskey is Bullet Rye. And anything with a green label is my friend right there. I'll give you some rye. So let's get to the review.
Righty.
This segment is brought to you by Kessler's Lounge, Vallejo, California. Established 1982. With the best mixologists in Northern California, Kessler strives to be different from the rest. Kessler offers a full bar with live music every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, with free Texas Hold'em to sharpen your skills every Sunday at 6 and Thursday at 7. Kessler's is located at 125 Couch Street, Vallejo, California. Hope to see you there.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so sad.
One of the first things we're going to talk about is a mail system they had.
Yeah, they show the first clip where Rick's walking out of the brush and he walks by a wheelbarrow with a microwave and pulls a letter out of it, and then it switches back to Maggie and Carol reading the letters, which seems like it's coming from Rick. It's in his voice, and then switches over to Maggie's voice also. So I think that's their way of communicating.
Yes, Rick sounds very knowledgeable in the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
At the end of his knowledgeable speech, he shows up at the Garbage Pail Kid's house, and he says, either you guys, we both killed a little bit of each other's people.
Join or die.
If you don't join, we're going to destroy you.
Yeah, they seemed really surprised that he was alive too. We kill you, I shoot you. And how she speaks in hyperbole.
Yeah, we got to see some side leg and side boob with her, which is, I don't even know how I feel about
With
that.
her artist apron.
Yeah, she was making like a duck out of metal or
A cat.
That's what my mind saw.
A duck? Because she looks like a mud duck.
Cat. There you go, yeah.
Throw bread at her.
All right.
And then it jumps to Jesus, and he has all of the saviors lined up at the hilltop.
How you going to save saviors when, well, at least one of them,
Hence
every
the
chance
name.
he gets, is trying to just kill him.
Yeah.
But one of the dudes already turning like, hey, I'm with you guys. Thanks for headbutting him with a rifle and shit.
Yeah, he was trying to explain how he could be so useful.
Yeah, and he's like, you just stop right now. And Jesus is peeking through the fence,
Yeah.
like looking at what everybody's doing,
Yeah.
maybe thinking about getting the people out of there or something.
It looked like he was. It
Yeah.
looked. I almost thought he was
some
gonna.
truck out there. I don't know what was up with that. Like,
They were looking in the hilltop.
yeah, he was outside,
Yeah.
looking in through the crack of the fence.
Yeah.
And then we jump on over to usual business as usual. Gregory kissing ass
Oh
to
my
whoever's in power. Maggie's sitting in his seat, and he's saying, oh,
I've been there. I've been in that seat.
I've been in that chair. You don't know what it's like yet.
Yeah.
You got to make certain decisions.
Yeah.
That decision that I made with the Saviors was for everybody's interest, not just mine. He's just kissing ass.
Yeah, and gives her the tagline, you can't trust wolf around sheep.
Oh man.
Which made me think, you're a wolf. That you're basically telling her not to trust you.
He's a pussy-ass wolf.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying here, because that motherfucker tries everything to get on the fucking strongest dude's side. He reminds me a lot of Eugene.
Yeah.
He has different methods of saying it's getting the shit out of his mouth.
Yeah.
But,
Kissing ass.
He got his motherfucking crow, man.
Yeah. Ended up curled up in the corner of the cage with the saviors anyways.
Oh yeah. She said, speaking of sheep and wolf, I've been thinking about that ever since you said it to
Maggie,
me.
yeah.
And that's when they said, hey, Jesus, bring all them saviors in. They had some cage built for him, and then Gregory's like
Decided to
coming
save
over here
him.
all puffy chested, and they said, "Oh,
Whoa,
by the way,
whoa.
why don't you get your little bitch ass in there too?"
Yeah.
Crying like a bitch.
Yeah, he did. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that moment where you see him just turn into complete bitch mode. Yeah, because he tried to act all high and mighty, and he's double crossing everybody, and to see him finally get it was worth every second.
Hell yeah. Let me jump over to Carl gas station. Carl and the gas station guy. Did we ever get a name out of that
I think it was, I may have been Suresh, maybe.
Suresh?
It sounded like that's what he said.
All right.
Yeah.
That's old Suresh there.
He catches him killing walkers the old-fashioned way with the spikes in the ground.
Because that's what his mom thought would release their soul.
Yeah,
Doesn't want
to kill
everybody
them.
walking around
Dead.
with their soul getting tortured, so she thought by killing them, you know,
Yeah.
and that's his way of honoring his mom. And then he said, well, if I was honoring my dad right now, you'd be dead. We wouldn't be
Yeah,
having this conversation.
Carl and him definitely bond on what they learned from their parents coming through all of this and how to kind of carry that on to other people that they meet.
They bond over killing walkers, and maybe it's the fact that Carl had a gun and didn't want to attract more walkers. Motherfucker's about to get eaten.
Yeah.
He's sitting there on the ground with a bunch of walkers on top of him, then pulls out his gun and says, oh, okay.
Yeah,
there we
finally
go.
at the very last second.
What the fuck? Yeah, let's not use these bang bangs to go
Let's
quick.
free their souls and kill myself in the time being.
Hell yeah.
So that ended up good anyways. Carl gave him the 3 questions that which we haven't heard for a couple of seasons when they start recruiting people, you know, how many walkers have you killed? How many people and why? And he pulled it out to that
Exactly.
kid, and I was...
And you know what else I feel personally I haven't seen for a couple seasons is Rosita.
Yeah, she disappeared.
Pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The last time I think I seen her, she got stabbed in the chest with a knife and cut on the face when she tried to shoot
Negan, yeah, with the bullet she made.
I guess she had a baby in the show, so she was gone for a little bit.
In
She's
real
back,
life.
looking better than ever,
Yeah.
of course. And
Sad.
you see her and Michonne
It's shown.
going down. They're going down the road, and Michonne says, "Man, stop the car." Stop
She
the car
hears,
real
they
quick.
hear music,
Here's some
choir
opera
music.
Yeah, some choir music or opera music and stuff. So they stop and they're going into this. You know, the first thing, if I'm hearing that kind of music, I'm like, "Hey, this might be a cool place. This might
Yeah.
be some cool people."
Is that a church?
They walk in there and then they hear talking about old Pricker Rick.
Prick Rick.
And then it's Negan's people got about a truck full of speakers. And there's the 2 that were on a scavenger mission when the compound got attacked.
Yes.
What's it called? The compound, the Savior's place, the sanctuary.
Yeah, the sanctuary
the
was in my head. I don't even
yeah.
know why.
And so all the walkers are there. You know, you've seen Rick show Polaroids of the sanctuary to the garbage pail kids.
Oh yeah,
And then,
to prove that they're dead, to get them to side with
Yeah,
him.
he's just
yeah,
like,
we
they're
forgot about that.
around, they're around hella shit right now. There's a bunch of walkers outside. They ain't going nowhere.
They take off,
you know.
yeah.
So
They go hatch a plan.
They find these guys. Fucking, I think Michonne's coming around the corner, kicks a tennis ball.
Yeah.
There goes a tennis ball rolling over there. It goes to their feet, and they're fucking.
They realize somebody's there.
And one of the best part of tonight's show was Rosita. They can only find an RPG. The dude came around the corner. He said, "Sweetheart, you're not gonna use." Bam!
Before he even finishes his sentence, doesn't even get the whole sentence
That
out.
shit was.
Yeah, that was awesome. CGI was amazing for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then they leave, and the chick hops in the truck with all the speakers on the back, which you would then realize.
She's gonna get away to get all the walkers
Yeah,
away, and then
you realize that she's going to use that to draw the walkers away from the sanctuary, but
got
then
big boy Daryl.
Yep.
Bam! Right from the side,
and
right in the
boom.
kisser.
And then one little glory shot to make sure she's out for good.
Oh yeah, I think he shot him 3 times just in case.
Oh, pop, pop,
For
pop.
her, yeah.
Pop,
I
pop,
always
pop.
got to shoot him 3 times in the head, make sure they're dead.
Well, oh wait, we didn't hop on Jerry. I have to bring up Jerry because I have a soft spot for him. He's always the happy-go-lucky, in the best mood no matter what the circumstances, and to see him kind of fall to pieces because the king had fallen to pieces and Carol
It's
has
like
to
my
hoax
soft
him
spot
out.
for the tiger, and I noticed his equal had the tiger's chain when he was
Fuck the humans.
talking to Carol, but Jerry's. He's always the happiest guy with the axe. He
Yeah.
split somebody in half for the king.
Yeah.
You know, and this
Smile
dude's
on
just
his
like, the
face.
king is not taking, and Carol just walks right by him.
Yeah, convinces the king to snap back into it the way he did with her.
And at the end of the show, last part I seen, he said, I can't do it. She's
Yeah.
like, if you can't do it, then at least play the part like you've been doing it.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see what happens next week with that.
Yeah,
I think he'll
exactly.
bounce back.
and then we're seeing, on the last part of the show, you see Rick trapped by the Garbage Pail Kids. I went and took a shit as I was watching this, so I missed it. But,
Yeah,
watched
she
it,
comes.
right?
She walks up to. They show the scene where she's walking out of the garbage, and she walks up to the 18-wheeler trailer, and there's
looking
2
at toilet
holes,
paper.
and she writes an A over one hole, but then on the bottom hole you see Rick's face popping out, and he's butt naked like she was.
What?
They stripped him of his clothes and everything, and he's just sitting there like hatching a plan.
Well, you better think of something quick.
All right,
Oh,
good
good
review.
review.
Look, we got refills and didn't even know it.
Get to the wit. I love Donnie. And I love Kessler's. What's your favorite thing about Kessler's?
The food.
The food?
Yes.
I've never tried the food here yet.
Oh, they have food. Yeah, well, it's usually pool night. They have food. Tonight they had chips and salsa. Popcorn's all the time. The people are very nice. The bartender's amazing.
I'm walking to Kessler's.
Donnie.
I'm getting treated like.
Right, Donnie?
I feel like I get treated like royalty here. This guy right here.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, right off on Highway 29 in Vallejo.
Couch Street, right across from the DMV.
And there's a tow yard. My car got impounded, and I actually got it taken out right across the street.
We'll take care of your DUI at the DMV. And come on
I didn't get no DUI.
Okay, no,
That's old news. Old news. All right, I'm out.
Cheers.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What we got here is a Bullet 95 rye. Great year, if you ask me. It's a new white oak barrels that are charred at the maximum of level 4 before even being filled. The whiskey is bottled at 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume. That's it, just the way I like it, and it's the same as Bullet Bourbon. Enjoy the show.
Thank you everyone for watching the review. This is the whiskey part of the show. We're going to review a nice bottle of whiskey here. I'm Craig.
You're looking at Vic.
And we got a nice bottle of Bullet 95 rye whiskey. We're going to go ahead and review it, give you some tips how to drink it and what it tastes like. So if you want to go buy it, you can go get it.
Yeah.
Vic, go ahead.
First off, let me say, it feels good to be back on the show. Whiskey is my favorite time of the year. So let's just give this a nice little review. I want to give it a nice little sniff, a nice little good sniff so you can get that first part. It's like reading a book. This is the introduction, the sniff. Oh.
Yeah, I get a little bit of a vanilla.
Yeah. It gives it that smoothness, that smooth vanilla smooth. Like even if you throw an ice cube, you know what you can call it? Vanilla ice.
Vanilla ice.
Man, this drink right here honestly would make a great fucking old fashioned. I'm a big fan of old fashions, especially with like the vanilla already. So that means if you throw in that cherry and you throw in that fucking orange and you muddle it together with this with a little bit of sugar, man, it's gonna be a fucking awesome drink. I have like 7 of them.
Have you ever had the orange peel where they burn it?
No.
They light it on, they torch the orange peel a little bit and then they toss it in there.
Burning the fucking orange peel, huh? Gives it a little toastiness, so it really brings out the oak probably.
Yep.
And it kind of like evens out, gives a nice little mellow with the vanilla with the oak. I can see that actually fucking happening. I love the way it starts. Haven't felt how it finishes yet. But I do got one question. Which one of those cocksuckers you think would enjoy a glass of this in the show we watched, in the review that we had?
Oh, you know, this one, is this more of a, would this be more of a ladies drink or would it be more of like a?
I think you could go either or.
You know,
it's like a his and hers.
I think I could see Carol sipping on this, maybe even with Daryl.
With the gray hairs, it kind of explains the sophistication
Yeah,
of
the
this.
sophistication.
The oakiness in them, the oakiness in this.
Maybe the vanilla-ness. And Carol.
And since their skin tone, the vanilla.
I don't know, whatever. I just think people on the show need to start drinking. Need to start relaxing a little bit. You see some people are alcoholics on the show, but they just need
Very true. You know who I think should be fucking drinking this shit from watching that review? Is that cocksucker Jerry. Did you see that motherfucker standing there like a sore thumb? Looking like a fucking rent-a-cop?
Yeah.
You see that pose?
Yeah, he just stands there, and then he had like a container like popcorn or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked fucking weird. He's standing in that, what was it?
He's like a bodyguard or something.
You see that fucking jacket he had on? That fucking Patriot mascot jacket?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What happened to him? Did he get like bullied and like he's got to act that way now or what?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Anyways, that motherfucker needs to switch up his wardrobe and change his attitude with a bottle of this Bullet fucking 95
Bullet 95
whiskey, baby.
You guys got to get some of this. Hey, good review.
Great review, sir.
Let's toast it up here.
To 95, great year.